What's up, my brother?
My man,
Long time. I think we are live. Everyone, let me know that we are live. Welcome to the Bleedbigblue podcast. It has been a long time. And you're coming in, Nick's coming in from sunny San Diego, as I see in the background.
AM, baby. Ready for week one.
It is exciting. Honestly, I've just been so busy. I haven't been up with it. I know what's going on, but I've been frustrated going into every year the past, 10 years maybe. So the frustration still continues.
Agree. Even though I think this year will probably got a lot of young people that we can look forward to.
Yeah.
Unlike the past together because we could still win, right?
Mm-hmm. This is true. What are you excited about this year? Just besides the start, besides the kickoff, besides all that.
Defense.
Mm-hmm.
Defense. We were 2 years ago. Last year, I really don't know what happened. I honestly just not staying on the field. We won time of possession I think it was 7, pretty bad. But yeah, defense. I'm definitely looking forward to that, even though we might not play in this week. So we won't have the pass rush we want. Excited to see the young guys on the corner, the young guys we have young guys to see them play, try to get a spot. I mean, it's still, I'm shocked they get there confidently without rotating them in and out and seeing what they have. But I mean, they've have, so fingers crossed.
Honestly, I'm excited to see how Daniel Jones is going to play out. Supposedly, this is a make it break it year. Supposedly, the Giants dipped their toe in to see what's going on with Russell Wilson before he got traded. So that's my opinion. He's an average quarterback. He's good. He's not terrible. But I don't know if he's a quarterback. I don't know if he's a quarterback that's going to bring it home for you.
I mean, he has the tools. Athletically, he's there. Athletically, he's just as fast as them. Has just as strong as he delivers one of the best, in my opinion. And I'm talking about Daniel Jones, me.
So sometimes I'm like, he throws a deep ball. I'm like, oh, he has a big arm. Then sometimes you see him throw nice touch passes, and I'm like, oh, look, he's pretty accurate. And then moves out of the pocket, has speed and some elusiveness. But I don't think I've ever seen all three of those things in the same game where he hasn't turned the ball over or it just hasn't.
Often, you're either the driver works, the irons work, or your putter works. Everybody would play, right?
Right, you can't put them all together.
And that's what can do that. And I agree. I do not think he can do that. You know my take on him. I was trying to this whole thing. I was like, Marco doesn't invite me anymore because all I do is talk about how
No, that's not it. I'm in agreement with you.
That too. If that guy gets a pocket a couple times in preseason, hopefully he doesn't hang on to the ball this time, like he did. If I see that, I'll be more than happy to voice it out, at least progressing forward instead of just looking like we've seen the last 3 years. I mean, look, nobody wants him to succeed, but what we've seen the last 3 years from him, line or no line, man, you guys blamed everything out there. Wide receivers, line, tight end, drop passes. Him being a bad quarterback, it numbers wise. But if you watch the game, he holds on to the ball. When he doesn't have a pocket, he runs he runs early. I think he can do it either. I don't think he can put it together. But I am excited to see what he can do. Really have had one consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
In a weird way, it kind of reminds me of I know the comparison isn't there, but how I think he needs extra pieces for him to win. It kind of reminds me of late stage Eli Manning. Yes, he was a good quarterback, but he needed a solid O line. He needed, a decent tight end. He needed big wide receivers. He needed like a run. He just kept needing more pieces as prior. He didn't. I kind of think Daniel Jones is in that, like, he needs this perfect situation, and if he doesn't get it, it's going to be a difficult year. And I don't think he has that perfect situation.
Yeah, I mean, Eli can throw up. He could have thrown up 30, just threw the ball all the damn time. We really didn't establish anything. Mm-hmm. I don't think if throwing, I don't think we could throw up 20 points a game. I mean, we averaged 13 points. I just don't see it. I don't think he can hang. Say he has all the weapons in the world, and we spend all of our money on weapons. I don't think we'd be able to hang with the playoff high potent offenses. Mm-hmm. So what do? You sell out for a defense, knowing you're only going to swing him. Then he has no weapons. Then you can't really. It's always going to be in people give it to him. It's just like your kids. They don't know 2 use. They're never going to learn 2 plus 2. It's my take DJ thing. I'm excited about everything else. All 11 guys on defense, fantasy football. I'm drafting them, dude. I don't draft any Giants on defense. Very excited about that. Our pass rush. Oh man, now that can get to the quarterback, and if they're double teamed, we have defensive tackles. They're just always double teamed because we never had anybody on the edge. We're going to be able to stop the. I don't know. I'm very excited about our defense this season.
All right, this is from Steven. Jones will have this. This is from Steven. Jones will have the same struggles today. Do you think Barkley will operate better with this line? What's your take?
Absolutely, and I even think it's gonna open up some more in like the dump off pass games, which will. I want to see him have a little bit of a pocket. I agree. I think they're gonna get after him up front seven. It's their secondary that lacks, which favors hopefully if our line holds up.
Yeah, I think Barkley should be okay today. The strength of our offensive line is are on the tackles, and that's where he's best running outside the tackles. So. Middle is suspect, though. Especially with all the injuries and everything, and has been suspect for eternity. You think that you agree with that, or I see you pondering in your head. You're like, is that true? I'm not sure.
No, I couldn't agree with that more. It's like I have nothing to. I was trying to find something to add to that.
No, it's the truth.
But center, that's not bad. He didn't do season. From what I saw, at least. I mean, we only see such as like a feed in the camp or something. And I know you guys take the trip every once in a while, which is awesome. I wish I got a sample size. I can only go really off of what I heard off of beat writers on 2 million of them, the Giants, and
plus everything's it's also vanilla. You know what I mean? Especially in the preseason, they're not really showing you anything. A lot of question marks, though. Is Kadarius Toney a thing? I don't know.
If that dude's healthy in the field is more my question. Can that dude like play as good as? Can he get on the field as consistent as he gets on a track?
Right. Can he beat up the defense like he beat the track?
Then whoop some defenses. But in the third, he was out for the next 3 weeks, so we have the defense for the rest of the month.
And then Kenny Galladay, who I was like, yes, I hope the Giants sign him. Then they signed him. I was like, whoa, that's a pretty big contract. And now I'm like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me.
And that's like the only, I give credit where it's due. I give Dave Gettleman credit there. in San Diego. He's like the Preller of football. AJ Preller, he's signed Soto. I mean, he's got Tatis in there, and it's just they just can't win. They can't, it's the same. It's the same exact thing. You sign the guys, good wide receiver. Nate Soldier was a good tackle when they signed him. Wasn't both of those guys for sure, but you got to splash if you want your pieces. And I don't like. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. He tried making a splash. They were pebbles. They weren't boulders.
No, they were small little ripples. We needed waves, and we got small little ripples here. But
Indeed.
both overpaid. But I don't really care about overpaying. If a GM knows how to work the cap and work the system and stuff like that, and like if you're gonna allocate like $1 million to defensive tackles, figure out a way to like get other pieces that you need on the team or whatever. But he didn't do that. That's why he's not here.
You should definitely be excited for Joe Schoen. Magic this offseason. Absolute magic.
Oh my! I saw people commenting on it. Your reception's picking up, but I saw people commenting on some of my posts that relate to fire Shane as soon as he cut Blake Martinez. I don't get it. What is the love with Blake Martinez? How many games did he play with the Giants? 16, 19 maybe?
Yeah, he was just a machine when he was the Giants in tackles and missed games, until like week 16 or something. I think
he was a tackle machine, but he would give up 4 or 5 yards and then tackle. Tackles is like
Thatcher was you only saved $200K. So a cap move, or did you just want to let go of a veteran linebacker because he was getting old, which is probably the point you were trying to get at?
Yeah. I don't know. There's something else going on there. He went from captain to like getting cut the day after he made the roster.
Seems like a great, I've heard nothing but good stuff in the locker room, so it might have been like a front office. I don't
know, but the love, you would think he is. I was like, it's okay. They were like a 5-win team for a reason. We don't have the pieces.
It wasn't like that. And we're in full rebuild. I'm so happy. Finally. Again, be excited, Giants fan. We are in full rebuild. When you get to the 3-4, remember? 2-3 years. You're Captain Negative, always talking about it. 2-3 years it takes. Be good for 2-3. This is a full rebuild, guys. It's this year and probably next year back, unless. All right, Marco. This is my question for you. Does DJ have to have this year yards, touchdown, and T's to justify 3 to 4 year?
Full stats? I don't know.
Yards, touchdowns, and picks. Does he have to go for $5,000? Does he have to have a year?
No, 5,000.
We're gonna be giving up some ball.
I'm pulling up his stats now. This way I could just refresh my memory. He hasn't even cracked $5,000.
I know.
No.
I know.
I would go under on that.
I'm definitely going under. But I mean,
he needs to be
probably for.
He needs to be in the 3s or 4s. You're breaking up. So it's definitely just me.
He's worse.
Yeah. So I think he's going to need.
Definitely.
He's going to need at least. How many touchdowns do you think? 20s?
If I'm signing a dude for the next 4 league for 4 years, yes. I want 20 picks. less than 15 or 20
TDs.
or 25 touchdowns, less than 15 picks. I don't want to give you 1 or 2. That's cool. I don't want 15. And he's got to throw for over 4K. Okay, has to.
4K, 20 to 25 TDs, and how many picks was that?
Under 15. Far-fetched. Looking at his stats. We've been down this road before. But those are the if you're going to sign a guy for 4 years, are fair numbers to have to sign a quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
I think there was 7 quarterbacks last year that broke 500. Or no, sorry, that was $4,000. Grand or something like that. I forgot the numbers. I'm getting them all mixed up in my head, but there's a nice amount. 4,500 is a very good year, and that's what you're going to have to do for me to.
All right, ready? So here are the numbers. Rookie year, 3,027, 24 TDs, 12 interceptions. All right, 2020. Go ahead.
Rookie year, how many games did he play, though?
That's a good question. Let's go into a deeper dive on that one.
11? 10?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Because Eli started that year, I remember.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So he was like, whole season, he was playing well enough to break 4K if he played that full season. Like on a yards per game basis, you know, we say he threw for 340 a game, and he didn't start until week 7.
Yeah, so it was 13 games played, with 1,027 yards, 24 TDs, 12 interceptions. Then 2020, we got 14 games played for 2,943, 11 TDs, 10 interceptions. Then we got 2021. We had 11 games played, 2,424 yards, 10 7. So the trend is going the wrong way.
If he does what he did his rookie season, he's gonna break 4K on a per game basis, barely. So say he throws for 4,100 yards, right? 25 touchdowns or 24 touchdowns, and are those numbers that you can sign for the next 4 years, or do you want a dual threat quarterback, another dual threat quarterback? Because those are like the over-unders on a decent season. You know what I mean? And it's like if you'd sign him if he had the decent season, then you believe in him a lot more than I did.
Honestly, I think I think they're gonna move on. Look at a little ticker action. Yeah.
What about you guys out there, DJ, need to have for you to be happy with the signing? If they sign him, say he throws 3,000 yards and they sign him for 3 years, obviously we're not going to be happy. What kind of numbers for a 3-year extension to be justified?
Well, they can always franchise tag him if he has like a moderate year and they don't like who's coming out. They could throw the tag on him, I'm guessing. But I think any quarterback is going to get any quarterback that comes free gets a ridiculous amount of money.
Are you keen on this new draft class? I wish Will was here so I could ask him if there's any quarterback. I know he's big on college ball.
I haven't looked that deep into this class. Well, it's just starting now too. So
I saw that South Carolina cat transferred from Georgia, I think it was. I saw him play last night. He played all right. I think he was like the 1 or 2 coming out, and I don't know.
What?
Again, week 2 for college. Still trying to figure out your.
What year is he?
I think he's might be a junior.
Yeah, is he? Are you on Bluetooth? Is that why it's breaking up? You think?
No, I'm right on my phone. I got closer to my house, so I get closer.
Yeah. Let me know if it's a little better now.
What's
the spread for today?
5.
What's the closest spread for today?
It bumped down to 5. It was 5.5 forever until this morning.
So we got half a point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have a parlay in for $40, and Tennessee's covering. Sorry.
So I'll give you your prediction is Tennessee covers. Yeah.
Tennessee by 10. Good front seven is our strength is going to be in the run. You know, where I want to see what he does behind this line as well. Obviously, you always got to be excited about Jones too. But their front seven is pretty mean.
Yeah,
I think the over-under rushing yards for Saquon is like 60. 63 is over-under for Saquon, and I might want to dabble.
You dabble in the over. Sometimes he breaks once. He'll have like nothing. It's like 60.
Exactly. That's like the only reason I didn't throw it in. I just did it absolutely mollywopped. And
oh my god, I hate when Vegas puts that out because then it makes me think like I'm not knowing something.
Exactly.
60? Oh, that's low. There you are.
My bad.
60. I'd go.
But yeah, it's
I'd go
like
over.
to get your feet wet. Oh, son of a bee! I'm melting over here.
All right, it was nice jumping on with you. I just wanted to test everything new out. We got to work on your mic because something's going on.
Yeah, I think my phone was getting hot. That's why I was just taking off the case to my. It is super hot, so that's probably what it was.
Oh, I'm in beautiful
so
weather.
I'll just make sure I release. Well, we just got out of a heat wave. It was like 108 out here for like 2 weeks.
Damn, 108.
Yeah.
In San Diego, isn't it supposed to be like?
It's not like Jersey. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Exactly.
All right, everyone. Thanks for jumping on. This was a little impromptu.
Go ahead, Marco. I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you.
No, go ahead. Is there anything you want to close with?
Oh, close. I want to close on and say Saquon Barkley's going to catch over 80 passes this year.
80.
Over 80.
Right. I'm still stuck on the 60 yards today as the over and under. That's so tempting.
It really is. 63. I think it's 63 even. It might be
63 yards. Oh, I think that's an over. They're not gonna.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Saquon's numbers for last year, and should I? And even the year before, he doesn't break 60 very often, unless
and it's not
unless he's healthy
right?
and
I'm not
and he breaks out of 6.
Oh my god. James is texting me, but I called him yesterday, and now he's like, just seeing this. Hold on, jump on.
The cat.
So what do you Hold on, let's see. Maybe I'll send this.
Yeah, we'll stall to get him on here for sure. Hey, did anybody hit you up with his DJ?
What happened?
Did anybody hit
Did anyone hit me up?
on DJ numbers?
No.
You guys stink.
Yeah.
He
Hold on, let me throw it
definitely
in.
has to have over 4K, Marco. He definitely has to have over 20 touchdowns. And he has to have less than 15 picks. Then you franchise him and see if you can do it again.
That would be. I don't know. I think I haven't seen it.
I know. Do you think they'd be such like douchebags like that? Like Mara would be like, "Look, DJ, here's the tag. If you do it again, no extension."
I mean, it is a business.
It is a business. That's what I do.
Yeah, doesn't look like we got anything going. But predictions for today's game: the Giants haven't won a season opener until it's been since McAdoo was head coach. So they've dropped
16?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it was in his last year or that first year, but it's been since his head coaching debut with the Giants. They haven't won an opener since then. So not the good start. Tennessee's a good team.
Tennessee 27, Giants 17.
You got them covering. What's the over under?
I don't know the over under. Too many numbers there.
Over under NYGTEN. Let's see what we got.
It's not 30 plus, boys.
43.5.
I just said 34.
Yeah. So you got Tennessee under, and you know what? I'm gonna agree with you on both. I think. I'm trying to think if Tennessee's gonna light it up. No.
Tannehill, Woods, and Henry.
Yeah. Well, you think Henry's gonna go for crazy? I don't know.
I can see Henry going. I can't see Tannehill going crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I hate when we both agree on the same things. What happened?
I know, right? I love arguing. Arguing's.
He's gonna go for 500 today.
Giants 100-2.
Right? Yeah. I got Thibodeau is actually going to play, and he's going to catch 90 touchdowns as a defensive player. How about that?
Is Aziz playing?
Last I saw, both him and Thibodeau were day to day, but I don't think they were going to play.
Okay, I haven't seen anything on him, but dang, that sucks. So yeah, Henry, dude, be a long day. Yep. I think
could be. I hate that it's a 4:00 game too.
4:25. It's like a 4:30 game, really. It's. Like, I'll be cracking a beer for you, buddy. It'll be 1:25 here.
Yeah. So do you wake up crazy early to catch the morning games too?
Yeah. When my dad first came out here, actually, it was like 2012. We were playing Miami, and we got beat actually. But it's like, what do you want to do until the game? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you want to do? I'm about to probably sit down and watch the game. And he's like, what? I'm like, Dad, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. The game's on, and then I go get cigarettes. I was like, oh, fuck. And then we were cooking breakfast watching the game. He's like, this is so weird. But it's 5:30 at night for the night game, you know? And you're like just cracking a beer, going out to dinner or something, and it's perfect.
So let's hang on. Let's jump off on that one. We'll get the audio fixed, and I'll get back to being more regular now that the season is here. And it was good talking to you, everyone. Thanks for jumping in on yes. Why? Because I am ready to be hurting again. I feel like it's going to be a long year as well, but we're used to it by now.
No draft talk until week 6, okay?
There we go.
We've started to week 5 now, so we'll wait till week 6 this year, ladies and gents. Marco, it's good seeing you, brother.
It's good seeing you.
Go G-Men.
Yeah, let's hope for something different.
Yeah, I hope my parlay's busted. To be honest with you, I would love a win.
You'll lose it. You'll gladly lose that cash, I think. How much was it?
Take care, Mark. One time when you're on here with Will too, and who's the other guy? Jeff, I think. But he's got a really short hair.
Oh, yeah.
Will.
No, I know. I haven't reached out to anyone really. I've just been so crazy and stuff like that. So I gotta.
Two guys that know what they're talking about. Yeah. I'd love to chat it up with you guys.
All right, see you later.
Take it easy, brother, for the 4th time. Sorry, it's like saying goodbye to family.